gentlemen, welcome to Severing on this Friday night, September 3, 1999. New Kids on the Block Promotions. Proud to present an action-packed night of championship kickboxing. Calling the shots on video, the original hammer and nail Mark Castanini and Michael Sizzling Chevallo at ringside, guitar keeper, the French Resistance, former world-rated flyweight Mr. Bobby Skvarc. Your judges for the opening bout of Terry Nichols. Terry Clay, good evening to you, and also the Bomber Man, Mr. Matt T. Your officials representing the Minister for Sport and Recreation, Bob Todd, Roberto Todd, as the Biz Magazine said, now from Jane McGuinness, former TV ringside champion, and Mr. Bart McCarthy. Your ringside assistant Dr. John Jury. Heavenly saying, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our first bout of the evening. 3 by 1.5 minutes. Would you welcome on my left, the Presidente, originally from Rone in New Zealand, now based in Sydney, New South Wales, Lucy Sassoon Tui, with the young man from West Hoxton, New South Wales, from the Genesis Green Valley Gymnasium. This time in Melbourne Town, it's getting 67.20 kilograms, wearing blue trunks with a touch of red. It's getting, as I mentioned, 67.20 kilograms. Big warm up for Todd Farnham. Todd Farnham in the blue corner. And across the ring, ladies and gentlemen, occupying the red corner with Master Dan the Trainer, the Professor of Kickboxing. From the Fitzroy Stars Academy, would you welcome, ladies and gentlemen, cutting 64.5 kilograms from Melbourne.
Well, welcome to the Collingwood Town Hall. Welcome to the New Kids on the Block promotion. A World Championship fight on the card tonight, folks. We'll see the Aboriginal warrior, Chris Collard, going for the WKBF and WMTA world title against Steve Skvarc from Croatia. I'm Michael Chevallo, ringside as always with my verbal sparring partner, former Australian Cruiserweight Muay Thai champion, Mark the Hammer Castanini. Good evening to you, Hammer.
Good evening, Michael. What a fantastic night of action we're in for.
We're ready to get it underway in the first round of action. This one between Chris Nessis out of the red corner and Todd Farnham out of the blue corner. Third man in centre ring, referee Bryce Burtwhistle gets us underway. High right round kick to open proceedings there for Nessis. Todd Farnham hailing from Jez's Green Valley Gym in New South Wales. Nice front kick to the midsection there by Farnham. Just backs Nessis into the red corner. A slamming, whipping left round kick to the ribs there by Nessis. Front kick to the sternum from Nessis, now backed against the ropes. And what a torrid opening to this fight, Mark, into the night.
What a very strong opening. Chris Nessis, rather, was got a great amount of pressure here, being the having the home ground advantage, so to speak. A lot of support behind him, but that's also a lot of pressure on a young fighter. And Nessis is obviously going to have to perform to his best ability here. Todd Farnham from New South Wales made the trip down. He's had one fight, one win.
We recommence the action here in the first round. Front kick to the midsection and one off the right leg there by Farnham. Nessis just clubbing wild with the left hand. The right uppercut caught him. Farnham moving in and just tying Nessis up. As Mark said, huge crowd support here behind young Chris Nessis. Nice right hand to the side of the head there from Farnham, followed by the right round kick to the ribs. Inside leg kick, just a little clip there to the groin area of Todd Farnham. And he's having a painful first round here, the boy from Sydney.
Well, Nessis going for that inside thigh kick, dangerously in close. And he's caught Farnham. And once again, one more, and I'd say to be a point off. Nessis, very unfortunate, but still he's got to be a bit more wary of how he throws those kicks.
Referee Bryce Birtwhistle just having a word there with Chris Nessis. A warning after 2 groin kicks here in the opening round. Nice leaping right round kick there from Nessis to open up proceedings again. Big left hand came close, but no cigar for Nessis. They are going hell for leather here in the first round. What a cracker start to the night.
Well, Farnham certainly not intimidated by the big support for Nessis, and he's going right after him, the New South Wales boy. He's going to have to be wary of that right round kick of Nessis, because he certainly whips it up nice and high. He really powers in with that rear leg, Nessis.
Nessis just tying him up over in the neutral corner. Almost the end of the first round. Just ducks under the left hand, came back with a nice straight left of his own there, Thornton. And there's the end of the first round of action. Not a bad one for the bloke from Sydney, Todd Farnham.
Well, Farnham, after sustaining a couple of low blows, certainly stamped his mark on Nessis towards the end of that round. And what a great first up round from both these boys.
Nick Matthews, Billy Hendricks. All the big guns are here tonight, joining us at Collingwood Town Hall. The Swiss Canadians are here, and congratulations to you.
We're ready to rumble in the second round of action. Chris Nessis out of the red corner. Todd Farnham out of the blue corner. Here we go in the second round. Big left hand to the jaw there from Farnham. Caught him sweetly. High right round kicks from Nessis. Nessis really has got a wicked couple of round kicks on him, Mark.
He's got a nice rear leg.
Big clubbing right hand to the side of the jaw there from Farnham. He's back Nessis into the neutral corner. Referee Bryce Burgess will force to step in and break them up.
Both fighters really eager to get it on. Just got to stand back a little, give themselves a bit of room, fire from a bit of range.
Well, a lot of intensity here in centre ring. The first night of what promises to be an absolute corker of a night of action. Brought to us by Dana Goodson and the New Kids on the Block Productions. Big right hand there from Nessis, just missed the target. Here comes Farnham. Big right hand over the top, caught him on the top of the cranium. Nessis just ties him up over against the ropes.
Well, Farnham, the southpaw, is certainly loading up that left hand.
A sweeping leg kick from Nessis. Well, these two men, neither of them taking a step backwards. They are letting it all fly here in the second round of action. This one's scheduled for 3. Farnham just backs him against the ropes. Nice inside leg kick from Nessis. Right hook didn't quite find the mark, just whistled past the brow of Chris Nessis. Farnham just backs him against the ropes again.
And centre referee Bryce Birtwhistle certainly got his hands full with these young guns.
Big right hand there from Nessis and another. Here comes Chris Nessis. He's opened up some damage here in the second round. Chris Nessis has opened the cut above the left eye. Chris Nessis on fire here in the second round, Hammer.
Well, Nessis come back from hell. He's really putting it all together now. As the doctor just checks the cut above the eye of Farnham.
There it is, the end of the second round of action. That one has to belong to Chris Nessis.
Well, Nessis certainly coming back strongly in the second round. Farnham sustaining a bit of a cut over his right eye. But still a very close fight, that's for sure. Todd Farnham, very, very powerful puncher. Southpaw is really loading up that left hand. And Nessis is really going to have to work that right leg a little bit more, work off his right side to crack the armour of the southpaw.
We are ready to get it on the third and final round of action. Chris Nessis out of the red corner. Todd Farnham from New South Wales out of the blue corner. Here we go. Third and final round. The big right hand from Nessis to open proceedings. Nice inside leg kick to the inside right thigh.
Well, Farnham, Michael, he's hardly thrown any kicks is just going guns blazing with his hands now. Nessis should seize the opportunity, start to pile up the points with some good heavy kicking. That's all we want to see.
Nessis highly superior in the kicking department. Those lethal high round kicks, there's another one. Those beautiful inside leg kicks in the second and third round. In the first, he was copying them in the groin, but now he's delivering them quite sweetly. A nice waiting left hand, forcing Farnham back against the ropes. Farnham just goes 1-2 to the guts.
Well, Farnham a little bit of weight here on Chris Nessis. He's just leaning on him, and that's got to be really hard for Nessis to overcome. The opponent's got a lot more weight on him, it looks like.
They're all tied up. Burst Burt whistle separating both men again. Fantastic crowd on hand here at the Collingwood Town Hall. Big right hand to the side of the head from Farnham. A nice straight right off the jaw there from Nessis. Both men looking a little bit worse for wear here in the third and final round. We're ticking into the final seconds. Chris Nessis sucking in the air. Tries to land a short right hand to the jaw. Big uppercut to the sternum there. Big overhand right from Farnham.
Well, what a torrid affair this one's turning out to be. 20 seconds to go.
Big right hand, didn't come close there for Nessis. Farnham followed through the left. Nice short left to the jaw there from Nessis. Found the mark. Big left uppercut from Farnham. Big right hand, Nessis. Big right hand again. They're letting it all go. Here are the dying seconds. It's almost over. There it is. There's the bell. The end of the third and final round. This one's going to the judges, Hammond. I have to like Chris Nessis.
Well, Chris Nessis probably threw a few more kicks, and the kicks do score well. And if the judges are going to score it that way, that's the way it should go, Nessis' way. But certainly Farnham, what a powerhouse spider, really loading up those bombing hands, and they're certainly stamping his impression on Chris Nessis. But what a great first-up fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by majority points, blue corner, from Todd. Okay, congratulations, Todd. And the small one to Nessis. Come on, give Con a big round of applause there.
I'd just like to say in my corner, in my junior training, thank you very much for here. And just sorry for the big victory. And for my opponent for showing up, thank you. It was a good fight.
Okay, well done, Chris. Okay, time to come across. First time in Melbourne town, and pull off a dramatic win because the first round a couple of low shots. Congratulations.
Thanks. Just like to thank the corner for coming down and back down and all the trainers back home. Training hard, and I'll thank you for that. Thank the opponent. I think it was a pretty lucky win for me. It was pretty even, so full credit to him.
Okay, time. Super heavyweights in the ring at this time. 3 rounds of interstate kickboxing. Ladies and gentlemen, when you welcome on my left, occupying the blue corner from the SKKA Gymnasium, New South Wales. He lives in Punchbowl, New South Wales. Last night at the Fitzroy Stars, he scaled a massive 113.50 kilograms. With a beer in the corner and underneath, would you welcome Kemal Masri. Kemal Masri. Wearing black trunks, white tie with red and white. the red corner with Nick Rakelis, joining Laos Tui from Noble Park. Part of the Young Bulls Gymnasium in Dandenong, spinning 103.15 kilograms, the Mauritian Magic Man. Would you welcome Peter Hatton? Wearing also multi-fronts are black, white and red. The referee in centering, Mr. Graham Winner. 3 rounds of super heavyweight kickboxing. Right, Graham? You give instructions. Okay, John Jury is back. Graham to give final instructions.
Instructions to both men. We're stepping it up, folks, to the big boys, the super heavyweights. Peter Hatton out of the red corner from the Young Bulls gym, up against Kemal Masri from the SKKA gym in New South Wales.
Well, Michael, this is certainly the long and the short of it. That's for sure.
Oh, an enormous height and reach advantage here to Peter Hatton.
No kidding.
Give you one guess who the weight advantage goes to in this one.
I was wondering more about the height. And
big leg kick there from Hatton to the lead leg, executed it well. Masri went in for the front kick, didn't come off.
Well, Masri, first timer, never fought before. Certainly a baptism of fire for him.
Well, a big call here. Masri making his debut interstate against a heavily partisan crowd. Peter Hatton, nice leg kick to that lead thigh again, already starting to hurt Masri. Nice round kick to the ribs there from Hatton. High right round kick to the head. Masri will have to be guarded up against them. Hatton really can launch those shins at such a height. Fires that one into the ribs. The big overhand right by Masri. I could feel the wind from that one, Hammer.
Well, certainly that's what he's going to have to be throwing a lot more of. He's got to be either in or out. He can't be mid-range because that's where Hatton's really going to tick off on him.
Masri coming through with a big overhand right. It just careered past the brow of Peter Hatton. Hatton does not look phased at all by Masri. Wades in with another big leg kick. Here he comes, the left and right hands. Nice uppercut off the right hand there from Hatton. Masri in all sorts of trouble here in the first round, forced to cover up. He's got himself backed against the ropes in the blue corner, Masri. He could be in a world of bother if he doesn't move out of there. Hatton giving him a chance to get out of range. Launches the high right round kick. Goes downstairs. It was well checked there by Masri.
Well, Hatton really not letting go with the hands. He's got to be working off his jab a lot more and launching those kicks in underneath.
Big right hand straight off the jaw there from Hatton. Hatton looking very confident here in the first round of action. How do you see that one, Hammer?
Well, certainly Peter Hatton really just teeing off at will at Masri, first timer obviously. Certainly he's going to have to be moving around a lot more, just not get a set. Or Hatton's certainly going to nail him, that's for sure, Michael.
Congratulations for our number 20, George and Luis Carlos, and World Championship Karate here on Saturday, November 20th at the Collingwood Camp.
We are ready to get it on here in the second round of action, the battle of the big boys. Peter Hatton out of the red corner. Kemal Masri out of the blue corner. It was all Peter Hatton in the first round, and I think he'll continue it here in the second. Masri already sucking in the air here in the second. Just probing up the left hand there, Hatton. He's not over eager. There's that overhand right from Masri. He hasn't connected with it once yet in the fight. Hatton connected with the right hand. Masri just looked at him, stood up and looked at him and said, "Is that all you've got for me?" Hatton, a very calm and collected competitor, Mark. Nice leg kick connected to the inside of the right thigh.
Not really launching that right hand, Hatton, no. He just keeps probing with the jab. He wants to follow up with the right hand, possibly bring in some front kicks. That's what we want to see. A lot more front kicking, bringing the leg kicks around, working possibly the hooks after that. He's limiting his attacks to maybe 1 or 2. Peter Hatton, he's got to be throwing him in 3s and 4s against the less experienced Kemal Masri.
Masri just missing there at the right hand. Here comes Hatton trying to line up his head with his right shin. Big overhand right there from Masri. Well, he's got a little bit of bite in him, this man, Karim Masri.
Well, certainly he's putting up a very brave battle.
That big windmill overhand right from Masri again didn't find the mark. Hatton just lands a nice, sweet right hand. Big right hand to the top of the cranium, and there's the headache maker of a right round kick from Hatton. Front kick off the lead leg there from Hatton. Switch up round kick. Nice round kick off the right leg, and Masri coming ever so close with that overhand right again. Masri really sucking in the air here, now being forced back into his blue corner. Hatton has cornered him, goes with a leg kick. There it is, the end of the second round of action. Masri is still going.
Well, Masri, I'll tell you what, Michael, he's certainly a tough customer. He's taken some really solid blows, and he's still up for it. Peter Hatton really not firing. He's just a little tentative, almost a little weary of those overhand rights of Masri. But he's got to keep his guard up and just power on through, probably launching off the front kick or thereabouts. He's just got to keep working and working at Michael.
Both fighters touch gloves. We are ready to rumble. Third and final round of super heavyweight action. Peter Hatton up against Kemal Masri. It's been all Hatton so far, but Masri has shown a lot of intestinal fortitude.
I'll tell you what, Michael, he's given it a real good shake. He's given it a really good shake, this boy from Sydney. Peter Hatton is very tentative, not using his right hand or his combinations nearly enough. But there's Masri. I'll tell you what, he's giving it a shake.
And I'll tell you what, Hammer, if Masri connects sweetly with that overhand right, Hatton might not be able to get out from it.
What a lot of courage
got a lot of power from the man from New South Wales.
From this New South Wales lad.
Masri, just a bit of fancy footwork to evade the leg kick from Hatton. Moves in with a front kick off the right leg. I've got the feeling that if Hatton just had a little bit more grunt in him, he could really possibly finish the contest.
It's very tentative, Hatton. He's got to start to.
Well, that one
hurt
Masri. That one there, maybe just catching Masri to the groin, but the leg kick to the outside left thigh did hurt the man from New South Wales, Mark.
Well, certainly Hatton's going after his leg. He needs to fire up a little bit more. Switch up possibly off the lead leg and launch those attacks to the opposite side.
Well, Masri copped one just south of the border. Just under a minute 20 to go here in the third and final round. And the brave effort continues here from Kemal Masri. Both men touch gloves. Third and final round of action. Hatton just trying to line him up with the left hand, getting his distance with that left hand. Masri just tumbling across the other side of the ring. Nice 1-2 combination off the jaw there from Hatton. Here comes Peter Hatton. Oh, a big high right round kick. He's down. He's down. It's all over. It's good night, Irene. A knockout victory for Peter Hatton in the third and final round.
Well, I'll tell you what, Masri, that's what Peter Hatton was going after. And certainly he nailed that one home. Kemal Masri, they take nothing away from him. What a brave battle it was. Hatton almost tentative all the way through.
Well, big round of applause for Kemal. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome one of our corporate sponsors, ongoing commitment to boxing, kickboxing, particularly kickboxing, and with the Blitz Kickboxer International, Simon from Black and Blue. Simon, will you come in please for the presentation? Just a minute, there's a tough in there. A lot of commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute 15 seconds in the third and final round, maintaining his unbeaten record. Would you welcome and congratulate the Mauritian magician, Hatton. Thank you, Simon from Black and Blue.
I want to say I dedicate this song to Mr. Barzi, just passed away a month ago. Kemal. Most people finish their careers at 30 years old, 31 years old. The first fight I had was 30 years old a few months ago. I'm just in it just for a bit of fun at the moment. Thanks to Laos Tui, all the boys at Collingwood, all the rest of Melbourne. Good luck for JB Angelo for the title tonight. And I'd like to thank Kelly Saints too for he took me through a bit of pad work and he worked on me for a few years before I met Laos myself. So and last but not least, I'd like to thank my wife. She puts up with a lot. Thank you, Bruce. Thanks Kemal for coming all the way down from Sydney. And Dana Goodson, thanks for the night. Thanks.
Peter Hatton, the Mauritian magician. What a good name, mate. Middleweight division. Would you welcome on my left, up behind the blue corner, with the pacer in there. Who else is in there? Who else? The big guns there assisting. Chris Harry Nicolau, with Paul Firefield. Ladies and gentlemen, one bout, former Ferguson champion, national champion. Last night the weighing scale 76.70 kilograms from Essendon. Would you welcome Kim Osborne? Unbeaten in kickboxing, wearing that class with a touch of white, and Masri. He was a Kiwi, lived in many cities and towns in New Zealand. His last port of call was Hamilton, now based in Narre Warren. 10 bouts, 8 wins, recently crowned Commonwealth champion. With Ron Parker of the team in the corner and Jason Sue. Ladies and gentlemen, getting 76.50 kilograms. Would you welcome Mike Cook? With a record of 10 bouts, 8 wins. The referee in charge of the action was the Raspberry Whistle. And a score from the MCG. West Coast Eagles leading the Bulldogs by 17 points.
Well, we're ready to roll now, third bout of the night. This one a super middleweight contest. Mike Cope out of the red corner, up against Kim Osborne out of the blue corner. Kim Osborne, the former Australian Kyokushin Karate full contact champion, of course training under the Silver Fox ball fight field. Mike Cope from the Melbourne Martial Arts Centre, who recently defeated Dean Keedy on Tarek Solak Super Promotion at the Crown Casino and took the Commonwealth Crown at that event. Nice inside leg kick there from Mike Cope to open proceedings.
Well, this will be a very tidy fight indeed, Michael. Both fighters technically very good, fit, and able to put it together very, very well indeed.
Kim Osborne, nice step-up jab there. Body shot followed by the high left round kick there from Mike Cope. Nice 1-2 combination there from Osborne. Beautiful axe kick there from Osborne, winding it up. And calling upon his arsenal of Kyokushin karate techniques there with the axe kick, Mark.
Well, certainly the axe kick is a traditional kick. You don't see a lot of modern-day kickboxers using it. Andy Hugg probably is the biggest exponent of the axe kick in the world. Uses it on the K1 circuit and has a lot of success with it, I might say.
Very strong hands indeed here by Kim Osborne. Nice body shot there off the right hand, just digging it into the ribs there from Mike Cope. Osborne just getting off the ropes there with the front kick. Cope just stalking him. Nice leg kick to the outside left thigh. Inside leg kick, a big left hand there from Mike Cope. Forces Osborne back into the blue corner. And Osborne just shakes his head and says, nope, didn't do anything for me, Mike. Nice right hand there from Osborne. Cope just driving him back into the neutral corner. There it is, into the first round of action. A good start to the round, Mark.
Well, a very, very tidy round indeed. Mike Cope, very tight guard. He fires his punches in nice and solidly. Kim Osborne in the blue corner is certainly a very composed fighter. And both these boys are very, very impressive indeed. What a great fight that Dana Goodson's put together on this New Kids on the Block card.
We're underway in the second round of action. Super middleweight contest. Mike Cope against Kim Osborne. Kim Osborne, very well put together fighter. Receiving a count over there in the neutral corner, Osborne. Well, Cope has opened up very well here in the second round.
Well, certainly nice straight right there landing on Osborne.
This is not good for Osborne. That's all over.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Well, it's a knockout victory here for Mike Cope in the second round. That was an unexpected one.
Well, it's very, very tidy technique from Mike Cope. Landed that straight right, straight off the chin. Crashed through the guard of Osborne. And that was all she wrote for Kim Osborne. You can see the blood now trickling from his nose. And just a nicely timed shot there from Mike Cope, finishing that bout.
Dynamic Transport. We have represented that company, please. Dynamic Transport. Ladies and gentlemen, 29 seconds into round two. Your winner by knockout, Mike Cope. Mike Cope. Okay, Mike, coming off a big win at the Crown Casino and another big win tonight. Congratulations. What do you think of this Aussie stuff, Mike? You'd like to hear it in Melbourne. Some of you last night, the way you've been here since January and made a big impact in kickboxing.
It's good as well, he's telling me all the time.
Okay, Michael, he's on a roll. We're going to short break. We will consider two talented AFL footballers, North South Fremantle and North Melbourne Kangaroos, big gun Warren Campbell. Good evening to you, Warren. Look forward to being back in action next. Championship time. Let's get it on. New Kids on the Block promotion proudly present 4 rounds of kickboxing for the WKBF and WNTA East Coast Super Lightweight Championship. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Graham Wooder. Judges Terry Nichols, Bryce Burwhistle, and Mr. Matt T. Your inside position, Dr. John Jury. Carrying number 1 is Rosie. Miss Kickboxing Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome the blue corner on my left? He comes from Guildford, New South Wales, SKKA Gymnasium. He's scaled 62.80 kilograms. To Lucy, and here in the corner, unbeaten in kickboxing. 2 bouts, 2 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, wearing bow-tie trunks, white, gold, and black. Would you welcome Rone? And across the ring, part of the Kickboxing Stars Academy in the red front, as I mentioned. Ladies and gentlemen, scaling 60.95 kilograms. And Frank, would you let your man come to the ring?
Number 4 on our superb card, brought to you by Dana Goodson and the New Production. We've got Harry Paskalidis out of the red corner. Up against Rahmey out of the blue corner. Third man set to ring, referee Graham Waddell. Harry Paskalidis beginning with a leg kick to the lead leg.
We'll have a listen to the crowd getting behind young Harry.
Big leg kick to the lead thigh again by Harry Paskalidis. The height and reach advantage going the way of Rahmey. Paskalidis is a ball of absolute dynamite, a pocket dynamo. A leaping left hook there from Paskalidis. Rahmey just sizing him up. Nice inside leg kick to the inside left thigh from Paskalidis. As Mark said, tremendous support behind Harry Paskalidis. This crowd going bananas when he made his way out to the ring. Rahmey just bouncing around the ring, fires out a bit of a crooked left round kick. Let's tie up over against the ropes. Nice shot, left hand to the head there from Paskalidis. Well, Paskalidis opening up like a house on fire here in the first round.
Well, certainly a supercharged fighter is young Harry Paskalidis. Always fires on all 8 cylinders. And Rahmey certainly got looking a little bit unbalanced at this stage. A little bit overtaken by the occasion. Very, very tentative and wary of Paskalidis. There's Paskalidis just stamping his authority in this round.
A big left hook, another one there from Paskalidis, just glancing past the brow. Now he's the huge right hand from Paskalidis. They've got bananas. Harry Paskalidis planted him like a tree. It's all over. It's all over. It's good night, Irene. A first round knockout to Harry Paskalidis. Listen to the crowd go wild. Well, Hammer caught him sweetly there with the right hand, and it was good night, Irene.
Well, what an absolutely fantastic effort there from Harry Paskalidis. Timed that right cross beautifully, and that was all she wrote for Rahmey. Long trip from Sydney, short time in the ring, courtesy of Harry Paskalidis.
really want to thank the crowd at the Marvel's attendance. You don't have to remind me, mate. It's all my friend. With all my love, my simple bit wild smash. I love you so much, baby. I want to thank my brother. He's been a great inspiration to me. He's made me what I am. The last but not least, I want to give all my thanks, all glory to God, because without him, I'm not going to be strengthened here every day. I thank Jesus Christ.
The place was rocking. It was rocking.
It's always rocking. First of all, I'd like to thank Harry for putting on a good performance. I'd like to thank all my fighters, win, lose, and draw. I'd like to thank all the crowd for being here supporting the new kids on the block. What we try to do is give some of these new guys a go. Whether it's here, the Tidwell Gherkins and everybody like that. Get these new kids on the block. Let's give them a big hand. These are big kids. I'd like to thank everybody for coming down to support Kickboxing. See you next time. Thank you.
Okay, now that takes his brand new champ, Bahama. Don't go away because the action continues. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 rounds of kickboxing. The WKBF and WNTA Australian Welterweight Championship. Would you welcome on my left, occupying the blue corner, Father Kemal Academy with Ersan. Barracks assisting Jamal. This young man from Broadmeadows. He brings in the center ring a proud record of 12 fights, 7 wins, 1 draw, 4 losses. 3 big wins coming by way of knockout. Last night is down 65.45 kilograms. Would you welcome the technician, Ersan Tekin. Great black white tie with red and white. And on my right, occupying the red corner, wearing multi-colored cups, the proud colors of gold and red. Masri and Frank Ebranovsky in the corner. Getting 65 kilograms. Spot on. Unbeaten. 6 bouts, 6 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome from Reservoir or Reservoir?
Well, we are ready to roll our next bout on the card. And this one here should be one of the absolute classics of the night. At least it looks that way on paper. Out of the red corner, Robert Rapid Fire Minitti. Of course, from the championship stables of Dana the Trainer Goodson. Up against the technician Ersan Tekin from the Jamal Hassan Academy in the blue corner. Third man in centering will be referee Graham Waddell. Here we go, the first round of action. This one scheduled for 5 by 2. The Australian title welterweight on the line.
Well, as you said, Michael, on paper, a very, very good matchup indeed. Ersan Tekin certainly coming along. He's been around a long time and he's back with a vengeance. Robert Minitti, also a long stay out of the ring, but now he's back as well. So this is going to be a crackerjack fight.
Couple of nice left hands to the jaw there from the technician Ersan Tekin. Robert rapid fire Minitti. Why do they call him rapid fire? Watch him unload with those vicious fists. Nice leg kick to the outside left thigh from Ersan Tekin. Inside leg kick there from Minitti. Fires out the front kick, Tekin with the left and right hooks. Minitti. The long plaited hair of the Italian warrior. Ersan Tekin, a nice inside leg kick. Just a glancing right hand there from Tekin. Minitti fires back, a couple of nice left round kicks. They're letting it all go here in the first round. Well, as we expected, Mark, both men pulling out all the stops here in the first round. What a cracker it's been so far.
Well, Ersan Tekin, for his weight, Michael, a very powerfully built fighter. He's got the good build, he's got the wide shoulders, very solid back, and he generates quite a lot of power with his punches. Robert Minitti, good solid all-round fighter. You've got to watch that lead round kick because he whips it right up to the head.
Drifting into the final seconds of the opening round. Outside leg kick there from Tekin, the technician. A glancing right hand off the jaw there from Minitti. They wait in for another exchange of punches. There's the end of the first round of action. How do you see that one, Hammer?
Well, a good even first round with Ersan Tekin throwing some good quick combos. Minitti using his legs a bit more than Tekin, but pretty much an even round. I'd score that one, Michael.
Kickboxing Christmas, pre-Christmas luncheon. And then we're coming up here also is Big George Collingwood show.
We're ready to get it on in the second round. Rapid fire Robert Minitti in the fiery red trunks against the technician Ersan Tekin. High left round kicks there from Tekin, and listen to the crowd explode. Tekin catching with the right hand, and another, and another. Ersan Tekin opening up like a house on fire here in the second round. While this capacity crowd at the Collingwood Town Hall have gone absolutely bonkers. A nice outside leg kick from Tekin. Minitti trying to force him back against the ropes, but Tekin turns him around. Nice 1-2 combination by Tekin. Ersan Tekin showing why they call him the technician here, Hammer.
Well, he is certainly working very tightly, Ersan Tekin, but here comes Minitti. A big overhand right there from Tekin. He really loads up those shots, Michael. He doesn't waste too many, and his experience is really telling. Ersan Tekin is moving very well indeed.
This has been Ersan Tekin's round so far. He has landed some good handiwork and some good kicks. Minitti just missing with a straight right hand. Misses with the inside leg kick. A big right hand from Tekin who ties him up. The high left round kick, lead leg round kick there from Tekin. Minitti fires back with a nice right hand. Tekin just forcing him against the ropes. And Graham Waddell will break up both fighters. Lead leg round kick just whistled past the brow of Ersan Tekin. Tekin fires back with an overhand right. Step up side kick off the left leg. Caught Minitti there with the left hand. And there it is, the end of the second round of action. This one's scheduled for 5. How did you see that one, Hammer?
Once again, Michael, a very, very even round. Good hand exchanges coming from both fighters. But Minitti is really putting it all together. He's starting to come good. Started a little slower, Michael, but he's certainly coming good in the second round. Ersan Tekin, his anticipation is just excellent. He sees everything coming, balks and moves very well indeed. This one is really turning into a really great fight.
We're rolling into the third round of action. Both these warriors touch gloves. It's Minitti now opening up the stronger. The barrel of leg kicks comes through the right hand. In my book, the last round belonged to Tekin. The first round was even. Good leg kick there from Minitti. Just misses with the right hand. Walks straight into a left round kick. Here comes Tekin. Well, Minitti has opened this third round very strongly. Can he continue? Can he keep up the pepper? Minitti just leading in with the left hand. Tekin ties him up, an inside leg kick there from Minitti. Spinning hook kick there from Tekin. Minitti finds opportunity to move in and close the gap. Spinning kick of his own there from rapid fire Robert Minitti.
Well, Minitti answers with a spinning heel kick of his own.
Here they go, Minitti.
Both fighters scratching themselves. They need to give each other a bit more room to work.
And listen to this crowd. The chants of Robbie erupting across the Collingwood Town Hall. Tremendous support here for the fighters from Dana Goodson's star-studded stable. And now, the chance of Ersan. Well, both of these men have incredible support. They're raising the roof here in downtown Collingwood. A spinning kick at close range from the technician Ersan Tekin. A nice right hand to the jaw there from Minitti. Just not enough mustard behind it.
Well, Tekin taking a couple of good headshots there, but just not enough power from Minitti. He needs to load him up a little bit more. He had the opening, but he just didn't capitalise. The power wasn't there.
Ersan Tekin sucking in the air. There's the end of the third round. A stronger round, that one for Robert Minitti.
Well, Minitti coming back well in that round. And this one is really going down to the wire. Both fighters, however, tiring a little now as progressing to the later rounds. But nevertheless, fabulous effort. Noted those spinning kicks from both fighters, Michael. Few rounds in, they're both feeling tired, but they've still got the energy to throw those crowd-pleasing spinning heel kicks, which look absolutely magic sitting here ringside.
The crowd chants of Robbie will usher us into the fourth round of action. Here we go. This has been an absolute cracker. For my liking, the first one was a draw. The second one went to Tekin. The third one went for Minitti. Now we're into the fourth. An exchange of round kicks. Nice kicking combination there from Ersan Tekin. Minitti follows through with the right hand to the jaw. Leg kick to the outside, a right thigh from Robert Minitti. Proudly displaying the flags of Australia, Italy, and of course the Aboriginal flag on his trunks, Robert Minitti.
Tekin's got to just be a little bit more direct, Michael. He's worrying too much about throwing those spinning heel kicks and those side kicks. He's got to be pressuring Minitti a little bit more if he wants to make an impression.
Nice overhand right there from the technician Tekin, and another from Tekin. Minitti with a nice leg kick to the outside right thigh. Just can't catch Tekin sweetly with that right hand at the moment. Tekin moving very well, looking good in the defensive department. And here come the chance for Robbie Minitti yet again. They let it all go over in the neutral corner. Well, this one, we told you on paper it'd be a cracker of a fight, and that's what it's turned into, folks. Another fantastic fight brought to you by Dana Goodson and the New Kids on the Block promotions here at the Collingwood Town Hall. And a point deducted here, Hammer.
Point being taken off Tekin for holding.
Well, that'll give the round to Robert Minitti. On our unofficial scorecards, that'll mean 2 rounds to Minitti, 1 round to Tekin and 1 drawn.
Minitti's got to use his jab a lot more cleanly, keep Tekin away from him, light on his feet, finish it up with a big round kick.
There it is, into the 4th round of action. That one going the way of Robert Minitti, care of a point deduction from Ersan Tekin.
Well, as Minitti edges ever so slightly forward now on Tekin with that point up, that's certainly going to be in Minitti's favour. But I feel Minitti is certainly coming the goods in these later rounds. He's starting to power up, and Tekin, although he's a very good technical fighter, I feel he's starting to get a little bit tired, and that could be contributing to why he's perhaps holding on in those close clinches.
Robert Minitti, the man they call rapid fire, against the technician Ersan Tekin. Tekin will want to knock him out here in the final round, but holding the ropes with a succession of rapid kicks off the left leg. There'll be none of that, says Graham Waddell. Nice spinning kick, round kick combination there from Ersan Tekin. Minitti just forcing him back against the ropes. Tekin saying, what's going on, ref? What's the call? He held my leg. Nice overhand right. Walks straight into a left shin. Walks straight into a left shin. Robert Minitti caught him sweetly with a searing left shin. But Ersan Tekin will not relent. He will not take a backward step. Guts and a intestinal fortitude from Tekin. Looking for the side kick. Minitti is stalking him, continues to move forward. Confidence aplenty oozing from Robert Rapid Fire Minitti.
Well, certainly Tekin using those side kicks. He's got to work the legs a lot more, Michael. He's going too high and not working down low enough, Tekin. But he's getting tired and he's hanging on. Minitti really getting frustrated with that technique now.
Cracker-jack fight in the 5th and final round. An outside leg kick there from rapid fire Robert Minitti. Dana Goodson shouting all sorts of instructions in the corner.
Exactly what I was going to say, Michael. Dana going absolutely wild in the corner, yelling for Minitti to throw straight left and right from a distance, and that's exactly what he should be doing. The master calls it again.
Dana's going bananas, we're going bananas, the crowd are going bananas, the fighters going crackers in the ring. Here we go into the final seconds of the 5th and final round. Listen to the crowd erupt behind rapid fire Robert Minitti. He's bringing home the bacon, he's got the pepper, he's got the kick. There it is, the end of the round. Hammer, how do you see it?
Well, the 5th and final round, you'd have to say Minitti just finished a little too strong. Great leg techniques there for Ersan Tekin though in that last round. Beautiful spinning kicks, side kicks. He had his whole array of kicking happening, but just on the hand department with the clinches, wasn't very tidy. And I think that would be enough to give it to Minitti. He just worked his hands and his legs a little too well. And with that penalty off on Tekin, I think that may cost him. But nevertheless, what a great fight, Ersan Tekin. I love watching him fight. Rob Minitti, great strong effort from him.
decision. We congratulate the brand new welterweight champion of Australia, Robert Parr. On my unofficial scorecard, I put you started well, probably the first 3 rounds, you might have, and when that little win in the last goal.
I just want to thank you. Congratulations. Deserve it. I stayed 84 300 minutes. I like to come tonight, I like to want to pick up the score. I trained. It all boils back to fitness, which I didn't have tonight. If I did, it would have been a different story. Yeah, you don't understand to leave me out. It all boils back to fitness. Like I said, I didn't have it. Congratulations, Albert. Have a good night, everyone.
How about 3 cheers for our brand new welterweight champion of Australia?
First, I want to start with thanking Lord Jesus Christ and all my spiritual guidances. And secondly, thanking my opponent, Mr. Tekin, who is actually a friend of mine. And just to let you realise it is a sport. He is a friend of mine. We get together to do what we do, and then we walk away with better friends. But secondly, also actually thirdly, I'd like to thank Master Dana. He's not only a great trainer of mine, he's like a big brother singer, who I love very much. Thank you, Dana. Frank as well, thank you, brother. Everyone out there, Kickboxing staff, thank each and every one of you. Also the staff, Aboriginal community for supporting me as well. Especially thanks to Ralph Stewart, the Asian bull, who's always been there for me in the vaccine. Also Nick first, another fella, Ron Hart. And last but not least, each and every one of you guys out there that come to support this show.
Rone, gentlemen. Dana, what's the tally of chance there out of the jury's done? 88.
Again, I'd like to thank everybody. I'd like to thank Robert. Robert's been training with me for about 5 years. It's been his dream. 10 years, sorry. Jumping right up. 10 years against 8 fights. I'd like to thank everybody for coming down. Robert's done a great job. He fought a good champion. And we want to take all the politics and throw them right out of kickboxing. This is a beautiful sport we got. Take the politics out of it. Jamel's a good man. He always come down and support me. Let's give Jamel a big hand. I know Jamel, since the 3rd day I came to Australia, we've been friends ever since. We fight a lot of fights together. Our rivalries in the ring, not out of the ring. I like to keep it that way. Politics, I like to keep that somewhere else. I'd like to thank everybody again for coming down and supporting Robert. And I'd like to thank my beautiful wife for putting up with all my shit. And all my students out there, thanks for coming down.
Okay, that's the way. Good evening, comments from the ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our semi-main event, 5 rounds of boxing. The WKBF and WMTA South Pacific Cruiserweight Championship. It's New South Wales, stroke New Zealand versus Victoria. Would you welcome initially, ladies and gentlemen, occupying the blue corner with WMCC Presidente, originally from Rotorua in New Zealand, now based in New South Wales, from the first ladies of kickboxing, Lucy Sasson-Dewey. This young man comes from Hatton, New Zealand, now based Bayside Sydney, Bondi, 24 years of age. He scaled last night, 85.55 kilograms. He brings in a settling record of 10 bouts, 6 wins, 4 losses. WKA Australian Super Heavyweight Champion. Would you welcome the Ripper, Terry Rippey. And across the ring, occupied the young bulls, Lars Stewie, Nick Kirkillis, and Peter Hatton. Ladies and gentlemen from Rone, Victoria, getting 84.65 kilograms, 6 pounds, 5 wins. He is the East Coast and Australian light heavyweight champion. Would you welcome Mr. Cool, Joe Diaz. 5 rounds, South Pacific.
This is the monkey man. The thing is over the old one. That's what's man.
Well, we are ready to rumble in our semi-main event. The South Pacific Cruiserweight title on the line. Out of the red corner, Mr. Cool, Joe D'Angelo. And out of the blue corner, the man they call the Ripper, Terry Rippey. Hammer, of course, your former division, this one, the Cruiserweight division.
Well, certainly Joe D'Angelo coming up a tree, looking in good shape. But this boy, Terry Rippey, come from New Zealand with very big raps indeed.
The Ripper, Terry Rippey, and Mr. Cool, Joe D'Angelo, third man in centre ring, referee Bryce Birtwistle. Inside leg kick was well checked there by D'Angelo. Rippey just lets loose with a straight left.
Rippey usually fights under full tie rules, taking the grappling and the knees out on him here. It'd be interesting to see how he comes up.
He is a big boy indeed, Terry Rippey. D'Angelo, a couple of defensive front kicks there, backed into the blue corner.
Very, very nice move there by D'Angelo to throw those front kicks out. Smart fighting from him.
Rippey went for the leg kick to the lead thigh. Both men looking very composed here in the opening round. Fires out the front kick of the lead leg, then one off the rear leg does D'Angelo. Just checks the low kick. Rippey missed with the inside thigh kick, looking for that inside left thigh. D'Angelo moving around the ring quite well at the moment. Rippey just sizing him up. Inside leg kick there from Rippey. Neither man really exploding here in the first round, just a feeling out process. There's a straight right hand there from D'Angelo. Ties Rippey up now. Nice right hand there from the Ripper, Terry Rippey. And there's into the first round of action. How do you see that one, Hammer?
Well, I think Terry Rippey probably took the advantage a little there, took the initiative a bit more, was a bit more aggressive, probably threw a little bit more under work rate, but nevertheless still a very close and even first round, with D'Angelo just coming back a little towards the end of that round.
We're about to rumble in the second round of action. The Cruiserweight South Pacific title on the line. The Ripper, Terry Rippey in the black trunks. And Mr. Cool, Joe D'Angelo in the red trunks. Just fires out the front kick off the left leg, then one off the rear leg. Ties up Rippey now.
See Rippey there just going for the grapple. He had locked up D'Angelo's head. He was going to get ready to unload. But, as I said earlier, that's Rippey's forte, the tie rules. Almost letting go with the spinning back fist there, Michael.
He wants to have a go for it.
I'll tell you what, it would have been a nice one though if he got it away.
Oh yeah. Terry Rippey has a chest the size of a mini-moke. They tie up in the centre of the ring. Uppercut off the right hand there from Mr. Cool Joe D'Angelo. Fires out a front kick that actually connected to the thigh. Walks straight in to Rippey's left hand. Nice left hand of his own there from D'Angelo.
It's textbook use of the front kick so far by D'Angelo. You see him there popping, getting ready to let the front kick go. Clever tactics from him.
This one's shaping into a very interesting cruiserweight contest indeed. Missing with the leg kick there was Terry Rippey.
Very much a game of chess. Very much a game of chess between these two fighters. Both fighters not wasting anything, just planning their shots very carefully. And that's great to see.
Nice right hand off the jaw there from the Ripper, Terry Rippey. Rippey just stalking him at the moment, probing with that left hand. D'Angelo there at the front kick, and a nice 1-2 combination off the jaw. Another front kick with the rear leg there from D'Angelo. Oh, beautiful close range turning kick there from Terry Rippey. Executed it quite well to the abdomen. Nice right hand to the jaw there from D'Angelo. The crowd loved that one. Fires out the front kick off the lead leg. A good end to the second round from Joe D'Angelo.
Well, a nice finish off there from D'Angelo. Rippey being constant with his work rate, however. But D'Angelo, he's just waiting for that opening, Michael. He's just waiting for that opening, and then he's going to let it go. Bombs away. But I tell you what a corker of a matchup. Once again, done a good, sensational job from him on tonight's card, and it's building to that climactic main event. The Aboriginal warrior Chris Collard taking on Serbia Steve Skvarc.
We're ready to roll into the third round. This one's scheduled for 5. It has been another fantastic contest, as have all our contests tonight. Turning kick to start the proceedings here for Rippey. He's opening up like a house on fire. Terry Rippey. He'll have to watch the holding behind the neck, though. Oh, nice inside leg kick there by Rippey. And just throwing him to the canvas. Joe D'Angelo complaining to the referee, saying, come on, he was grappling me behind the neck, ref. Big right hand from Rippey. He has come out smoking here in the third round, Terry Rippey. And another warning from Bryce Burtwhistle about holding behind the back of the neck.
Well, that's Rippey's last warning, so it's going to be a point off. He wants to make sure he doesn't do it again, because that could well cost him the fight, Michael, if he gets another point off and it goes down to the wire.
Terry Rippey is showing Joe D'Angelo no respect whatsoever. A nice right hand from Rippey, and there was a short left. Front kick to the breadbasket from D'Angelo.
I'll tell you what, Michael, I'd love to see Terry Rippey fight under full tie rules. I reckon he'd be a crackerjack fighter. He's working in well to set up the grapple, but unfortunately these rules aren't going to allow for that. But nicely put together fight, Terry Rippey. Joe D'Angelo, he needs to use his reach a little bit more, start popping that jab as soon as Rippey gets into range.
Big right hand, came close but no cigar for the Ripper, Terry Rippey. Here comes D'Angelo, nice 1-2, bang bang to the jaw. Rippey just ripping away at the outside. They're actually at the right rib cage of Joe D'Angelo, and a warning there for an accidental knee from D'Angelo. And referee Bryce Burtwhistle having a quick talk to both these men, telling them to ease up and watch the illegal stuff, boys. But it's been a cracker of a fight so far. Plenty of power being thrown by both of these Titanic warriors. They're slugging it out. Blow for blow in the centre of the ring. Leg kick just missing the target there from the Ripper. D'Angelo launches the high right round kick, one of his first for the fight.
Well, D'Angelo, a little bit of hesitation to let that right hand go. He's got to let it go. He had it set, he had it cocked and ready, and he should just let it go. He had Rippey in his sights, but just a little bit of hesitation from D'Angelo could have cost him a good shot away.
Let's get it on the fourth round of action. This one's scheduled for 5. The Cruiserweight WKBF and WMTA South Pacific title on the line. Mr. Cool against the man they call the Ripper. Joe D'Angelo may have some blood trickling from his nose as we go into the fourth. He's dropped him! He's dropped him!
That's a count.
He's dropped him!
That's a count on D'Angelo.
D'Angelo went down early here in the fourth round.
He dropped onto one knee and he was certainly hurt.
Terry Rippey, the Ripper dropped him. It could be.
He's going to be all over him, Michael.
Well, blood streaming from the nose of Joe D'Angelo. Rippey is going to be a man on a demolition mission. Look at the look of intensity on the cold eyes of Terry Rippey. But D'Angelo comes out smoking. Let's call him Smoking Joe.
Well, D'Angelo's going to want to hold on now to conserve a bit of energy.
Rippey unloading! Unloading! Rippey walks straight into a left hand and another. Terry Rippey wants to put him away. He's on a demolition mission here in the fourth round.
He's got to start attacking the legs as well, Rippey. He's only going head hunting.
Here comes Rippey.
In a lot of trouble.
He's throwing so many bombs. Look at Rippey go. D'Angelo taking more knocks than the front door. Referee Bryce Burwhistle saving D'Angelo from further punishment. Terry Rippey is dominating in centre ring. Well, what's happening here? The blood flowing from the nose of Joe D'Angelo. D'Angelo sucking in the air. He looks worse for wear. He's taken a beating here in this round. Joe D'Angelo has taken more battering than a piece of flake. He is in a world of hurt here in the fourth round. He is in trouble. Terry Rippey just unloading on him. Rippey sizing him up. The front kick doesn't hurt him. Rippey just walking straight through it. D'Angelo, his defences are right up. Here comes Rippey. Smack, smack to the kisser. Wham, bam. Well, the New Zealander, the Kiwi, giving him hell for leather here in the fourth. But he can't put D'Angelo away. Rippey continues to fire out. D'Angelo taking a lot of outtasser blows to the head. Bryce Burwhistle calls it up. It's over.
It's all over. D'Angelo in too much trouble. That's a good call there from Bryce. Just pulling it up on D'Angelo. He was just getting hurt. Taking too many knocks to the head there. And his guard was just a little open. But Joe D'Angelo, what a very courageous effort from him. Terry Rippey, absolute powerhouse. Former New Zealander, now based in Sydney. And he is certainly going to stamp his authority on this weight division.
Stop the contest. 151 seconds of round 4. The new South Pacific Cruiserweight Champion, originally from Hamilton, New Zealand, now based in Bondi, Terry Rippey. Okay. Nick Matthews, okay, well, Nick said, okay, congratulations, Terry. Terry, you came to town, you're pretty cool in there, and, well, you got the job done, congratulations. I'd like to say Thank you to Danny Goodson for bringing me down here. Melbourne goes off. Thank you. Come on, give this man a big round of applause. Show me the end zone. He's going with heart and soul. Let's start say thanks, Terry. Thanks for the mate. One thing I want to say to Claire's Louis, made a habit. Open up to Jimmy Daniel. He can't the right plan, all the boys. Trying hard. Thanks for coming in the show. And yeah, I'd like a rematch whenever possible. Thank you very much everyone for coming to the show and see you next time. Thanks, boys. Right, evidence coming up now.
Kickboxing title led into the ring by the trainer Dana Goodson, the one and only Aboriginal warrior Chris Collard. What a defining moment in our sports history, Hammer. The Aboriginal warrior Chris Collard going for the world title. Can he join the likes of the legendary Lionel Rose, an Aboriginal, to win a world title in a fighting sport in centre ring?
Well, certainly Collard will be tested here tonight. Steve Skvarc is the man standing in the way.
Rather begins the blessing to the Nats World Championship light middleweight match for the WKBF and WMTA light middleweight championship of the world. The professional boxing and martial arts for Victoria. None of the minutes, McCarthy and Bob Todd. Your judges of ringside are Brian Woodell, Terry Clay, and Terry Nichols. Your ringside position, Dr. John Jury. The referee in charge of the action is Bryce Cleverson. The judge of Bob Cavallo, calling the shots on video, Michael Cavallo and Mark Paskalidis. Blitz, Kickboxer International. Welcome, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, on the site where legends are made, the Collingwood Town Hall, on September 3, 1999. Let's get ready to it's our main event of the evening. It's showtime! 7 rounds of kickboxing. The light middleweight championship of the world. Would you welcome on our left, off the button in the blue corner, from Amia's gym, Preston, New South Wales. Within man in the corner. He comes to Melbourne with a record of 16 bouts, 12 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses, and 2 big wins coming by way of knockout. Proud of his Croatian heritage, standing 71.90 kilograms. Would you welcome, ladies and gentlemen, 26 years of age, wearing Muay Thai trunks of red, black, white, and gold, Steve Skvarc. And ladies and gentlemen, on my right, occupying the red corner, following 88 championship strong, Prince Rose Stars, the Grand Master Tekin. Originally from West Australia, now based in Melbourne, Victoria, Mr. Australian Super Middleweight Champion, IKBF South Pacific Middleweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Aboriginal Warrior, Chris Rice Control, 7 rounds of kickboxing, World Championship.
Go, Chris!
Will we have you please upstanding for the Australian National Anthem, sung by Master David Jr. Please be upstanding and complete silence, please.
Yeah! Go home! Excuse me.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair, in joyful strains, and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Can I have your quiet, please? The very same news has just come through that one of our friends in amateur boxing, kickboxing, a very loyal servant of boxing, kickboxing, passed away today at the age of 53. In the tradition of boxing, kickboxing, I'll ask Bob Skvarc to toll the bell 10 times in memory of the late Ray Webb. Could I have your indulgence and quiet, please? 10 times. Thank you. May God rest his soul.
Here we go, we are ready. Our third man in centering will be, in our opinion, Hammer, the best ring referee in the country. Bryce Birtwistle, of course, your former trainer. Well, the time for talk is over. At the end of this fight, there will be a new world champion. Will it be Chris Collard? Will it be Steve Skvarc? We're underway in the first round. Chris Collard unloading in the first round. He's dropped Skvarc. Well, the Aboriginal warrior on fire here in the first round. He will, oh, the big right hand! The big right hand. He planted him like a tree. Chris Collard pulling out all the stops in the first round. Overhand right by Collard. He's on a demolition mission.
Well, what Skvarc's got to do, Michael, is keep himself out of trouble, is move around a lot more. He looks like he's already been totally outpowered by the Aboriginal Warrior.
Skvarc in all sorts of trouble here in the first round. A big leg kick from the Croatian. A nice uppercut from the Croat. Well, Chris Collard has started like a house on fire here in the first round. He has opened up, all guns blazing. A wicked left hook just glancing past the brow. They tango over into the blue corner. All tied up, nowhere to go. Chris Collard, what a big left hand. He rocks Skvarc's head back. Skvarc's in a world of hurt early on.
Well, certainly one focused man is Chris Collard. Looking focused like we've never seen him before, Michael.
Chris Collard is a man on a demolition mission, and that mission is to become the first Aboriginal in history to win a world kickboxing title. He wants to go down in the history books with our other great Aboriginal sportsmen and women, Lionel Rose, Yvonne Corley, Kathy Freeman. Can we add the name Chris Collard to this exceptional list? End of the first round. Hammer, how do you see it?
Well, Collard opening up absolutely dramatically. What a great first round for him, putting it all together, and he is totally outgunning and outpowering Steve Skvarc. The Croatian lad certainly totally overcome by the power of Collard, the Aboriginal warrior, who's certainly putting it together. He's focused, he's fit, he's ready, he's looking good tonight, and Collard really wants this. The people ringside want it for him just as badly, I can tell you that much. And as I was saying earlier, an atmosphere we're seeing here tonight has not been seen in the fight game in Melbourne for a long, long time. This is absolutely electric, Michael.
Okay, the championship belt is being presented by Paige. And that is the manager, Joyce Down. Thank you, Paige. Second down, round two.
What a fabulous job Master Dana Goodson and Evan Paskalidis have done. New kids on the block, certainly they are. Great atmosphere, great show.
Here we go in the second round of world title action. The Aboriginal warrior against the man from Croatia. A high left round kick by Collard. The shearing shin to the side of the head. There's a straight left. Comes over top of a short right hand. Oh, the wicked high right round kick. Collard has exploded again. He has gone crackers in the second round. What a pleasure it is to be ringside. This historical moment in Australian sport. We have never seen an atmosphere like this. This is history in the making. Chris Collard decks him with a leg kick.
Well,
Chris Collard can do no wrong.
The welts already appearing on Skvarc's legs. Tell the story of this battering, bruising battle.
Skvarc taking more knocks to the front door. Oh, he comes out there with a nice right hand of his own, Skvarc.
Well, a night of titles, Michael. More titles here tonight than the Royal Party.
Oh, I tell you what. Chris Collard, another thumping, bone-crunching, leg-eating leg kick. Ties him up again over against the ropes. Chris Collard is pulling out all the stops. He is putting on a show for this capacity crowd. Skvarc just wading in with some wild punches. But the Aboriginal warrior, this is his dream time. This is where his dream can become a reality. His dream of becoming the first ever Aboriginal world champion. I feel it's going to happen right here tonight in front of our very eyes. Inside leg kick from Skvarc. Down he goes. Another leg kick from Chris Collard. He's tenderising his thighs. There's the end of the second round. My word, listen to them raise the roof.
Well, Steve Skvarc at the moment, he's getting chopped down like a big old oak tree. The Aboriginal warrior Chris Collard is doing a demolition job on him, Michael, as you would say. He's certainly chopping down those legs, working his hands really cleanly, Collard, and he's got that power-laden left hook that Skvarc has to be totally weary of, because if that one lands cleanly, that will certainly be a premature end to this fight.
Well, this capacity crowd going absolutely bonkers, Hammer. Listen to the chants for the Aboriginal warrior, Chris Collard. I've never, ever heard anything like this.
Well, they're right behind him, Michael. I'll tell you what, that crowd support can take a fighter certainly to the next level, make you forget all your pain and all your tiredness and just push you along, something that a lot of fighters really use as true inspiration, and Collard's got it right here tonight.
Here we go, the third round of action. Chris Collard! Oh my word! Oh my word! He planted him like a tree! The big right round kick to the head! The big right round kick to the head! I've never seen that! My word, Hammer! He's doing it all!
Have a look at Skvarc. He's a tough customer. He is a tough customer. He took that head kick. I tell you what, he was down and out. And after the 8 count, he's back for more.
Chris Collard is a man on fire. His shorts are on fire. He's on fire. He's giving me the chance to jump up and start screaming here tonight. Another high right round kick. I'm going to take my voice beyond the threshold of pain again. They tie up in the neutral corner.
I'll tell you what, Michael, any opponent in the world in this weight division would have his hands full here with Chris Collard tonight. Collard is absolutely firing. He's pumped and he's firing on all 8 cylinders.
What a moment this must be in the illustrious career of Chris Collard. The defining, the crowning moment if he can capture the world title here in front of so many legends ringside. Of course, the trainer, Dana Goodson, world champion Songul Auric, and of course the legend himself, the living legend Lionel Rose, is here ringside watching this fight. Skvarc, a step-up jab. Collard just too quick for him, too slick, too many moves. Collard launches that straight right hand, smack bang to the kisser of Skvarc. Skvarc tried to follow with the leg kick, but Chris Collard too strong, too durable. A big right hand to end proceedings in the third round. Another one for the Aboriginal warrior.
Well, Collard's absolutely forging ahead on the scorecards here today. Skvarc is having a whole lot of trouble coping with the raw power that Collard's generating. I'll tell you what, Master Dana has absolutely worked the Aboriginal warrior a treat. I have not seen him look so power-packed and so focused ever in any of his fights. Collard is putting it all together here tonight.
And listen to the crowd. Chants of warrior resound across the Collingwood Town Hall. What an electric night of entertainment, brought to you by the New Kids on the Block Productions and Master Dana Goodson. We're kicking over into the 4th round. We are scheduled for 7 in this world title fight.
Collard not breathing all that heavy. He is very, very fit indeed for this one. You can usually tell, having a look in the corner, how heavy a fighter's breathing. Collard, as relaxed as you like, he's certainly done the road work for this one.
Left round kick just caught on the gloves there from Skvarc. Collard winding up that lethal left hook, goes downstairs, chopping away at the outside left thigh. Skvarc replies with one of his own, and another thumping leg kick from Collard. They'll take the starch right out of Steve Skvarc. Big right hand from Collard. Big right round kick from the Aboriginal warrior. Skvarc, let's give him credit. He continues to move forward on the Aboriginal warrior. Collard connected with another thumping, cracking leg kick to the outside left thigh. Sweeping inside leg kick there from Skvarc, but nothing is thrown has phased Chris Collard whatsoever. Inside leg kick from Collard. A nice front kick just bouncing off the ropes. There's another cracking leg kick to the lead thigh. How much more punishment can Skvarc take to that lead leg? It may be only a matter of time before he goes down from a leg kick hammer.
I'll tell you what, one tough customer is Steve Skvarc, but that lead leg of Skvarc is really going to be battered and bruised tomorrow. I very much doubt he's going to be able to walk too far.
A nice clipping left hand from Chris Collard. A big right hand caught him flush on the kisser. They're letting it all go here in centre ring. Chris Collard is throwing every technique with a palpable force of will. 2 chopping leg kicks from the Aboriginal warrior. There's the end of the round. It's another one for Collard.
Another great scoring round there from Collard. He's certainly putting it all together, chopping away at those leg kicks. They're going to be scoring very, very well for him indeed. Skvarc, what a brave battle from him.
At the Collingwood Town Hall, Chris Collard has been on absolute fire. We're about to move into the 5th round of action. We're scheduled for 7 in this world title fight. Every round, every moment we progress, Chris Collard moves one step closer to becoming the first Aboriginal world kickboxing champion. A high right round kick from Collard. He is an absolute lethal weapon here tonight, is Chris Collard. He is looking to make history, to join in the record books.
Collard has to remain focused, however, Michael. Just one shot is all it takes. One lapse in concentration, one opening, that's all Skvarc will need. But Collard, likewise, is just working away solidly, looking very, very tidy.
Skvarc! A little bit of fight in the Croatian yet! He's given it up now! Skvarc coming back! But Collard just wades through his defences with a rock-solid smack. Bam! Thank you, man! Big right hand. Chopping leg kick to the outside left thigh from Collard. Steps up high with the front kick and one off the rear leg.
Well, Skvarc showing that Croatian fighting spirit, that's for sure. He's working earlier. It didn't look like he was going to go much beyond the 2nd or 3rd round, but he's there for the duration. Steven Skvarc.
Skvarc's got a little bit of gas left in the engine yet. A little bit of pepper still in this world title fight. He's not going to give up without a fight. Just ties Collard up. This has been one of Skvarc's better rounds so far. Collard not moving as freely as he was earlier in the fight. Has chance of warrior resound across the Collingwood Town Hall. Here comes Skvarc, a nice right, a nice left from Steve Skvarc. Skvarc showing he's got a little mustard. He's got a little fire left in those fists of his. He's taken 4 rounds of punishment, but here in the 5th, he's come out all guns blazing and served it up.
Well, with 2 to go, Collard has to stay on his game plan. He's got to keep attacking that lead leg of Steven Skvarc. He's going headhunting a little bit too much, but he's got to keep chopping away. To the corner now, going to work on Collard's lead shin, or rear shin rather. That's taken a bit of a battering, but I tell you what, Skvarc's lead leg has taken more of a battering. But Collard had a good game plan going for him there. He was really slowing Skvarc down, dropped him a couple of times with those leg kicks, and he's got to get back to that game plan again. Skvarc, on the other hand, is coming home strongly with his hands. He's not getting out into range. He's not letting the Aboriginal warrior attack his legs. What he's doing is actually closing up the range of Collard and going head hunting. So the good way for Collard to go is to work off his kicking, front kick, leg kick. That's probably going to be the way to go for Collard, and then finish up with those lethal hooks that he has.
Let's get it on in the 6th round. We're scheduled for 7. Collard opens up with a high left round kick, front kick combination. Big right hand from Collard, straight to the side of the head, sweeping inside leg kicks to the inside left thigh. But Skvarc still has some fight left in him. He has taken a lot of punishment and he has come back. A nice long-ranging leg kick from Chris Collard. Skvarc has him backed into the red corner but can't make anything out of it. A glancing right uppercut from Collard. Skvarc almost landed with the right hand to the jaw. Collard, can he bring it home from here? Skvarc still showing that he's got some fight left in him. Almost connected there with the right hand. Collard backed against the ropes. Skvarc just ties him up. The Aboriginal warrior needs to turn on the adrenaline now and bring it home for the next 1.5 rounds.
So I'll tell you what, Skvarc is really bringing it home strongly. Collard can't rest too much. I know he'll finish strongly if they're in the last round, Collard, but he can't lapse too much in this round. He's got to keep working as he was in those first 4 rounds. He really had it switched on. Here comes Collard.
Collard has given him everything, but Skvarc won't go down. Skvarc is actually fighting back. Collard continues to hack away. Here goes Skvarc. Here goes Skvarc. The crowd are going absolutely bananas. It's pandemonium at the Collingwood Town Hall. Oh, with the high right round kick from Chris Collard, threatening to take his head off. There's the end of the round. There's one more to go. Oh my God, Hammer. You better get out the oxygen mask. This one is getting wild.
I tell you what, Collard just finishing strongly there, just digging deep. And the Aboriginal warrior, he certainly is showing the true warrior spirit. Collard digging deep towards the end of that round. It'll touch a bother he was, and he just clawed himself right back. Steve Skvarc, what an absolute fantastic effort from him. In trouble earlier, and he's certainly in a rocky type effort, clawed his way back into this fight in that last round. And this one is going to go into the 7th and final round. Will Skvarc have enough to pull off an upset? And will Collard steam ahead with the power that he's exhibited earlier? Only the last round will tell.
Both fighters touch gloves. After all the talk, all the training, it has all come down to this, the 7th and final round of action. History in the making at the Collingwood Town Hall. A thumping leg kick from Chris Collard. Skvarc responds with an inside leg kick. Collard the straight right hand. Skvarc walked right into it. Turns Skvarc around in the red corner. They tangle up against the ropes. Collard, a nice leg kick again to the lead thigh. There'll be no walking for Steve Skvarc tomorrow. Beautiful uppercut from Chris Collard. He dances around the ring.
The front kick. Collard bringing it all home now. His shots are coming back on the line. He's landing it with pinpoint accuracy.
This is what we wanted. This is what the crowd wanted. A real war in our hands. A war for the world title. A brawl for it all. That's what we're getting in centre ring from the Aboriginal warrior and the Croatian. A long-ranging leg kick, a nice front kick, a good straight right, a round kick to the ribs. Chris Collard putting it all together in the final round. He's pulling out all the stops. The crowd have not eased up. Listen to the chants again for Warrior, Warrior. It is absolutely electrifying. You cut the atmosphere with a knife, folks. Chris Collard, a beautiful stinging front kick off the lead leg. Just chops away Skvarc. Big, thunderous overhand right from Collard and a short right hand. A couple of body shots. Digs away the left to the ribs. My word, that's it, it's all over. I believe we have a new champion of the world, and his name is the Aboriginal warrior, Chris Collard. We await the judge's decision, but I'm sure, folks, I'm sure, Hammer, you know as well as I know that we have our first ever Aboriginal world champion.
Well, this is the decision everyone's waiting to hear, but without preempting anything, Michael, I'd have to agree 120% with you there. Chris Collard, he was absolutely, like his shorts, on fire here tonight.
Judge Terry is it 63-69. Judge Terry Nichols very close, 66-67. Final scorecard, Graham Waddell, also very close, 67-68. Unanimous points winner and brand new junior middleweight champion of the world, Chris Collard.
History in the making of the Collingwood Town Hall. Scenes of jubilation, pandemonium in centre ring. We have a new world champion and his name is Chris Collard. From myself, Michael Chavello, and my verbal sparring partner, former Australian champion, Mark the Hammer Castanini, Lionel Rose, placing the belt, the strap around the waist of Chris Collard. It's history in the making. My word, good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for a growing young man, Steve Skvarc from New South Wales. Steve, come across. The progress warrior is going to come in the center. Steve, come across. Come on, Melbourne, this man fought heart and soul. He was going. He wouldn't quit. Steve, bad luck. He fought a tremendous battle. He had a big round 6. He came on strong. Dana, your first ever Aboriginal world champ. Congratulations.
Thank you, Howard. Thank you, first of all, I'd like to see Steve. Let's give Steve a big hand for taking the time. Because Tom Green has had a heart attack, or shit attack, or whatever you want to call it, him and his trainer, and they pulled out. Steve took the fight. Amir, good mate of mine for about 10 years. Come down, took the fight, he said, I'll support you there, and I knew he was going to have a battle. But first of all, before we go on, we got another battle in 3 weeks, Kemal versus Shane Starr in Sydney. That's going to be another long murder. So get ready, Amir. We come to this justice. Let me get on to Chris Collard, the Aboriginal warrior. I'm so proud of him. I've had Greeks, I've played against Lebanese, Chinese. I finally got my first black world champion. Let's get on the way to the way. Get in. Get in. All right, baby. Back to the one and only. Howard. Don't forget to come and get me up. Lucy Stewart, I call her the mother and the queen of Kickboxing. Let's get Lucy Stewart again. Love the Lord. She's put kickboxing on the map. One of Australia's great female kickboxers also.
Here's the man, Chris Collard. Congratulations, Chris.
Thanks very much, John. First of all, I'd like to thank Dana for putting all the extreme hard work. Like I've said before, when I first started with Dana, I always looked up to him as a father figure. It was a great inspiration for me, and I love him with all my heart. Thanks very much, Dana. You're a champion, mate. You'll always be in my heart. And I would just like to thank Steve and his trainer here for coming across and Sydney for it. I'd like to thank you to Fitzroy Stars for supporting me. This is good news, Dana. I love you. You're doing the world for me. Thanks for being here. Shane De Silva, thank you to the Aboriginal community. Thank you to Black and Blue for all the clothing and stuff like that. Thanks Shane De Silva for the food that you prepared for me for tonight. It's been fantastic tonight. And thanks Dad, thanks Stephen, thanks John. I'd just like to thank everyone for coming and helping. And thanks, please, but not last, thanks to Scotty, the cousin, it's been great. Thanks a lot, bro. Alright, and thanks a lot. Thanks to the Disability Plan, brother, as well. And thanks very much, Lionel Rone, for being there for me, mate. Much appreciated, Lionel. Thanks a lot, guys. Alright, I love you all.
Dana, reaches again. Evan. The Aboriginal warrior, Chris Collingwood. Stephen, great to have you, Melbourne. Look forward to you coming back again. Okay, here he is.